Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Emphasize your most appealing physical nature. Now, I kind of alluded to this in my previous podcast yesterday when I was, because I always, I always talk about the body game. But see, here's the thing to understand about the body game. The body game doesn't mean some specific thing. Like, you get a lot of cats out there who might talk about, well, objective, handsome, and all of that. It's no objective. Understand one thing about a body game and when you're dealing with women. Every single woman has a different body type that she like. Let me say that again. Every single woman has a different body type that she likes. And I'm gonna get into that later. All right, I'm gonna get into that later. So, in another podcast, rather, my podcast tomorrow, I'm gonna get more into that, how to use that for the man side. But on a basic thing, what a man has to do, you say, okay, you realize that women checking out bodies, but it's different types. Like, you got some women, dude gotta be slim. He gotta be tall. You gotta be over 6 feet. But she might not, and anything below that she ain't feeling. But then another woman say, I ain't tripping over the 6 feet, but he do gotta have some muscle on him, or he gotta have big arms, or he gotta have a big chest. You get some women, you get a lot of women say, hey, you gotta have those abs on you. And then other women say, I like a little bit to play with. Just as long as as long as the dude don't look like he pregnant or something. But if he got just a little bit, he might like that. And then some other women, shoot, they talking about that ass. And then still some other women, they looking at legs. They really love it. And then of course you get some women, gray sweatpants season, shit. They looking for that print. And it's going to be different things from head to toe. Different things from head to toe. What a man has to do is figure out, okay, what a woman checking out on him. Now, see, here's the thing. Here's one mistake that many men make. And I got to cover this. Many men will read a magazine, right? They'll read a magazine. Maybe they'll watch a videos. Maybe they'll even watch some women. They're going crazy over a certain guy, and they feel like, well, I don't have what that guy has, right? What that guy has. They might not have the height, so they get all mad. Or, what? They might not be considered like the physically handsome, or they might not even wear their hair a certain way. Stop worrying about what that other man does. Let me say that again. Stop worrying about what that other man, if they like that man, fine. Let it go. What you got to do, and this is from experience, don't read any of that stuff. Ignore all of that. Just say, oh, okay, that's cool. Ignore all of that. You might get some idea, but because the thing you got to worry about is look at yourself. What do the women, when they deal with you, what do they say? Because most women, if there's something physical they like about you, they'll tell you. They will tell you what they like physically about you. Like some women are face people. They face women. They like a man who got a real handsome face. And they'll let you know right away. They'll let you know. They'll be like, oh yeah, you fine, or you handsome, or something like that. That's cool. So if that's you, then what you got to do? If that's what you hearing from the women, and particularly the women who show some type of interest in you. Because let me say this real quick before you even go further. This is important that you actually get out there. You gotta get out there. You ain't gonna sit behind a computer and figure this out. You're not gonna just be on social media and figure it out. You gotta be out in the streets. You gotta be able to talk to some women. You gotta be able to ask some women out on a date. You gotta put yourself in a position where women are trying to get at you. I always talk about select, non-select. You got to try to become as within a select group as possible. Do you need to be somebody getting about 1,000 women all over the world trying to chase you down? No, not really, but just enough. So you got to figure it out. Okay, so what they saying? Is the face? Okay, if it's the face, okay, what you got to do then? One, make sure you washing that damn thing. Keep the grooming up. Make sure that beard is right. Shoot, a beard too. You get some women, they say, oh yeah, I'm liking that beard. Boom. Boom. Even how they look at you. If they saying like your eyes or something, right? Like I'll say for me personally, women have, since I was young, would say they like something about my eyes. They would always say that. So it's like, all right, I got to make sure they see them. That's why I don't wear glasses other than when I'm driving. I have to wear them when I'm driving. Otherwise, I avoid them as much as possible because I know that's what they checking out. Now, the face. Now, some women, they ain't tripping over the face. They'll just say as long as he okay looking. Some women even like somebody who would be considered ugly. They got their reasons for it. That's cool. You figure out what they like. And now, when we talk about the body, some women, they like the shoulders. They like the shoulders because it signifies something to them. Some of them looking for some big meaty arms. All right, if you got that, what you do? You doing some shoulder and arm exercise. You doing those curls. Some of them like that big chest. Now, even with the chest, now a lot of women like it, but there's some women they see that chest, they like, oh, nah. They just like somebody with like a more average looking chest. But if whatever they like, boom. If you got the average looking chest, women saying, oh yeah, I like how that looks and everything, to work that out. To emphasize that. Now, anything for the upper body, you making sure you wearing some clothing that shows it. Like if you wearing dress shirts or something, you want to wear, slim fit at the least. Don't wear regular shirts, regular size shirts. Reason why I say, because regular size shirts, they not built to taper. They built really just for anybody. They kind of loose. In fact, when you see somebody, you can actually tell if somebody's generally wearing a regular shirt because it's going to have a level of wrinkle to it or a bagginess to it. Because even when they tuck it in, you want something as tight to your body as possible. It could be an athletic fit, slim fit, or something. So, you want to emphasize that if you got arms, they got to be able to see those arms. Like some of the shirts that you wear, maybe t-shirts or something that gives them an indication of what you're wearing. They don't have to be super tight in most cases. Sometimes they might have to be. Somewhere they can see your frame for it. Now, the pants, if we get women who like legs and stuff, that's a bad time. That's a bad time, but you can still wear form-fitting pants without wearing tight pants. Like I said, on this channel, we don't do the tight pants thing, and it looks weird to some women too, but you can still wear some form-fitting pants that give them an indication, where the body at, where the legs at, something. And that's just during the winter. Shoot, summertime, get those shorts out. Get some women go crazy over some calves or something. But you want to emphasize that whatever they're saying, women will always give you some indication, even if they don't say, and the indication ain't always verbal. Like you might have a certain look on or something that's emphasizing something. It's like, oh shit, yeah. They'll look. If they giving you that extra look, they'll usually look at you like they looking at you like, yeah. Especially they looking up and down and everything. But emphasize that what that is on a basic level that gets them interested because all women have a physical type. That's the most basic way to arouse a woman just on a physical basis. Now, I talked previously about the mindset thing. Now, that could kill it, but we got to do this like step by step. The body is the first step. Figure out what it is, then emphasize it. That's very important. Very, very, very important. Emphasize it. Figure out what it is. Make sure you show it off. You want to have the type of clothes that kind of draw attention to whatever it is. Except for the pants thing. Like I said, they no skin tight things. I don't mess with them. But honestly, if that's what you down with, you cool, go for it. So anyway. That's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.